Thoughts on tonight's game? Rough first inning for Dell, but the ability to bounce back.
Yeah, I mean, for us, Dell just had a tough first outing, and it did help that we kicked the ball around a little bit, and she needed us, we needed her, and we just fell behind by a lot early. But I'm glad that we were able to find ways to claw back into the game.
Danny comes in 9 in a row, I think it was, that nobody could touch her. What were you seeing from her? What was working for her, and why did it work so well?
A good lefty-lefty matchup. A lot of their hitters that came up were lefties. She just did a good job of keeping the ball down. She found the strike zone well, but was able to adjust one ball in, one ball out, and those sort of things. We're able to get an aggressive, in my opinion, Hawaii's an aggressive hitting team. So when you have that lefty that can let a ball tail away from people, I think it kept us in the game a lot, and she just did a great job of coming into a tough situation and giving our offense some time to catch up.
When the offense finally was able to get going, you said that was one of the better pitchers in this conference that the Big West has. What was it about what she had tonight that was maybe troubling at first and then they were able to figure out?
Hitchcock throws a great drop ball, and I think one thing that helped us today was that we forced her to bring the ball up. The umpire wasn't calling much down, he was calling more of an up zone, so when she was forced to have to bring it up to get a called strike, we were now able to put ourselves in a position where I felt like we could get some better barrel on the ball. And with those things, what was great is that we hammered the mistakes, and that's something I don't think that we have done great job all weekend, but I definitely feel in these last two games our offense has shown that we can put together and manufacture some runs, and we can manufacture a lot.
Speaking of runs, yesterday was a long ball, today kind of just stringing them together. To see hits and walks in a row, what does that say about your offense?
We grind at the plate. We've always been an on-base percentage team. We've kind of established that in the past couple seasons. So, we make pitchers work. They get into high pitch counts. We battle. And so today, when you have somebody who still throws down in the zone, it's a tough pitch to get out of the ballpark. So you're gonna, drive a lot of balls to the fence. And one thing Hawaii does know how to do is how to play off of their wall. They have a padded wall. It comes off of there fast. It's 200-foot fences. As much as you want it to be a home run place, at the same time, it also hurts when you get a ball in the gap. It's not going as far to be able to run. Some of those balls I do feel if we were at, Margie Wright Diamond, they would be stand-up doubles, no question. And I think we'd be able to score from first base. But here you have to truly string a lot of things together.
Coming down to that top of the seventh, you start getting people on, you kind of see the dugout alive. When you're seeing Mac get on, Vanessa gets on, the chance is there. You got Aaliyah standing on third, and after Mac goes home, what's kind of going through your mind? Like, maybe we can pull this off one more time this weekend?
Yeah, you kind of put yourself in a situation where, Haley Fuller, I think, has had an amazing weekend, and you just kind of, that's the kid you kind of want up at the plate, and she kind of got our offense started today. She was the first one to go and get the big hit for us early in this game. So, I thought she had a great day, and it doesn't come down to one at-bat, but I'm glad we battled all the way back from a 6-0 deficit to get back ourselves into a position that we were one swing away from not only tying it, but potentially winning it. And that's just a testament to who we are. We're never out. We're willing to fight till the last out. And as much as that's a great characteristics, one thing I definitely want to do is to get on top early and stay on top as an offense.
This weekend, if you had to recap, what you're most proud about what the girls did and kind of what you saw from them, what would that be?
I'm glad that we were able to offensively get going. I thought we had a really slow start on that first day, and then we kind of took that into day two as well. And then obviously against Georgia State, I thought our offense opened up a little bit, and to be able to see that again with Hawaii, I thought that was big. So I'm glad that we were able to kind of see that. I think we have a better idea of what our pitching staff is and what it isn't, and they are doing a good job of working together and staying each other's biggest fan, realizing some of us are going to start. We're all going to start, but some of us will get today's start. Some of us are going to have to relieve, and what they're realizing is that relief role is sometimes harder than even the starting role. And so I think those are all good things. There's definitely, we'd love to have walked out of here 4-1. That was the goal, that was the mission. And so we do have some work to do, but there's still plenty, 51 games left on the schedule, and we're going to keep working to get better. And the most important games are those last 24 in conference. That's what our focus is. So our job is to chalk this up, figure out what we can get better at as a staff and better at as a team, and let's go get better at it this week.
all conference team selections in Rachel and Haley. What about them impressed you this weekend?
They just have such an amazing presence at the plate. They are some of the most pure hitters that I've ever coached. They understand the strike zone. They can truly hit inside, outside, and change up. And when you can manufacture that type of offense between the two of them, and they protect each other. So, when you have somebody that comes up and you still have to deal with Rachel Minogue right behind her, it's tough because it's pick your poison, and I thought, Vanessa Hernandez, our senior, did a great job of protecting Rachel there for a while. And, she was, 2 feet away from hitting a 3-run home run. And, she takes the ball all the way to the wall. It's a completely different setup. We now go up, but again, we put ourselves in a good situation that we were at least coming back. I just wish we weren't down by so much that early.
Perfect.
Thank you.